Hi everybody, it is the 1st of January 2020 and we are of course back in DayZ, back in Livonia on the PlayStation 4. The servers have been wiped, it's a new year, it's a new decade, and as I say in the title, we have a new plan. So what are we going to be doing? Well, my plan really for this playthrough, and probably for, I don't know, maybe for the next month or so, is to concentrate on Livonia, getting to know the map a little better. I haven't really done much with it since it came out, and building a forward operating base in or near Topolin, which is in the west. With the idea of then pushing south through Admiralte into bear country. I fancy doing some bear hunting and some wolf hunting this time in DayZ. I think we need to, take the wilderness back from the. You can't rip stuff with your hands now, can you? Take the wilderness back from the wildlife and make it a safer place for everybody. Now, of course, I know they respawn in, so that isn't going to make. Good evening, Jamie. Happy New Year to you as well, my friend. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. However, this is a fresh spawn. What have I got? I have got some bandages, which I guess we should put on a quick thing, and then I've got a glow stick. So who knows whether we'll actually survive in this life to find out where we are and get on our way to Topolin, which is the idea. And then we can start putting some supplies together. So I wouldn't mind putting enough supplies together so that I've got a feeling that I kind of need an assault rifle, a sniper rifle maybe as well, or a DMR, something to put a load of bullets into a bear. I'm thinking even things like mines might be good, or even the ability to. I'm thinking about like making a hide, maybe with some barbed wire in front of it, grenades as well to throw at them, because I know they're very, very difficult to kill. But I'm wondering whether you can draw them out as well. Whether if you go into the bear-infested areas, what's that down there? Whether you can then, make a load of noise, and they'll then a flat cap. That was quite good for hunters, isn't it? Let's get rid of the beanie. There we go. I'm a country gentleman in my flat cap. But our first priorities are to find something we can. In fact, I've got nothing apart from my fist to take on zombies. We need a knife, we need some drinks, we need some food, we need a backpack, we need better clothing because it's probably going to start throwing it down. Oh, look at that. Oh, I wish this was Topolin. We found a barrel and a sea chest within 20 meters of each other. Canned spaghetti. Cool. Okay, so that's our weapon. Good. Always good for taking out zombies. Again, I have absolutely no idea where I am. I think it's late afternoon by the height of the sun. Seems to be getting a little bit dark, so the stream will probably get very dark indeed, but try to bear with us. The night time shouldn't last very long here on Livonia in this private server, because I'm pretty sure as long as I set it right. Oh, we've got a drink. Oh, some lemonade, some Spite. I haven't had any Spite in ages. The night time should last about 12 minutes. And now, as you'll probably know, I'm not a big builder. So I think my base at Topolin will probably be more like a collection of barrels. Maybe something like that. But we'll see. I mean, it might not be very big. The kit, I really want to, sort of, as I say, get out there. Oh, look. A carter. Oh, God, I've got to take the car tent. Oh, take to hands hold. Oh, don't you love fresh servers though? I found. Is that machine gun? No. So we found a sea chest, a car tent, and a barrel, all within about 30 meters of each other. if you watched any of my previous streams on Livonia, you'll know that I was doing a kind of a no map walkthrough, but trust me, on this one I want to find out where I am pretty quick. Let's have a look. We've got some road signs down here. Go on, if this is Topolin, I'll be so pleased. It'd be such a lucky spawn. Yes! Yes. So we're in Topolin, which is where I wanted to be. So let's have a look at the I Survive map. So we really need to see some landmarks. Okay, so I know in this area here there's a sea chest, a car tent, and a barrel. So that's good. Presumably I wonder which way are the clouds blowing? Well, if the sun's going down, the sun sets in the west, so that means south is that way. Also means the river is that way. Unless it's the morning, well, that would be the east, and then south would be that way. So in theory, now with Topolin, most of it is towards the river. So if I go down here and then we can't see any small buildings down there. So if we can't see the river down here, then we'll know it's we'll know that we've got our bearings right. Okay. So there's no river. Oh, is that the river down there? Oh, that's the river there. Okay. So that must mean it's morning then. Because that must be east. So the sun must be coming up. Right, okay. Right, there's a water tower there. So let's have a closer look at the map. So on the other side of the river, can I see a water tower? I don't think the DayZ Livonia I Survive map is quite as detailed as the other one. Good evening, Fato Twad. Pleased to have you along. Okay, there's the big bridge. Right, okay, so there's the bridge. So I reckon I'm somewhere. I reckon I'm somewhere about there. I've just put a marker down on our map. Now, if there's a church nearby, or maybe I'm further west. There's definitely that looks like a church over there, doesn't it? Okay. We don't have to worry too much about where we are now. We really want to just find a few more supplies and a weapon. Right, let's have a look around. Let's see what we can find. Well, I'm really happy that we've spawned in where I wanted to get to anyway, so that's half the battle. Yeah, so the idea is that south of here there is a town called, well, southwest of here there's a town called Adamau. Then if you go southeast of there, there's a forested area that is, according to the I Survive map, full of bears. Right, we might as well have a drink now. So the idea is to get a few supplies together, just create a little base if we can, a little barrel base, and then see if we can go and hunt some bears. Right, so wait a minute, I don't want to lose my bearings. So all my stuff that I found was over there, wasn't it? Okay. We need spare shoes as well. Obviously backpack. Pistol, might as well take it, I guess. Oh, wellies. Okay, so we've got spare shoes, so we don't have to worry about our shoes wearing out. Sewing kit. Oh, wow. God. I tell you what, that fresh server experience, you know, you forget what it's like to actually wander around and find stuff. You know? Let's have a look at the back of this car. Not many zombies around here, though. Not many zombies at all. Which is good. Canned peaches. God, we're doing alright for food, peeps. We're doing alright for food. We can eat like kings. Canned peaches, spaghetti, not a cola. Brass knuckles. Weapon of last resort against the bear. We're running out of space. We need a backpack desperately. Another barrel. Oh my gosh. I'll tell you what, why don't we open this barrel? How are my trainers doing? They're doing alright, so let's put some bits into here. There we go. Right, there we go, that's our first base. Our first barrel base, it's there. Hopefully I'll be able to find it later. In fact, what we might do is if I can find a backpack, we can get cracking with this base straight away. Oh, right, okay. Cereals. Oh, we've got food, more food. Come on, a nice little hiker's backpack will do me now. Some more spare shoes. Well, we've got wellies, so pretty good. There's a car that we could do up. Is it a car we could do up? No, it's just a wrecked car, isn't it? It's just that car spare parts spawn in, don't they, on cars these days. Sort of makes sense. This place has got a feeling of a water pumper about it, hasn't it? We're going to need plenty of water bottles or canteens if we're going to make our way south. Hiking pants. What have I got on? Oh, I've got hiking pants on, and they're pristine, so... I do need a knife though, so I can make some more bandages. I don't really want to get off this road too much. Oh, what we got here? That looks like a nice puffer jacket, doesn't it? Let's fix that thing up. And then let's take this off. Put that on. There we go. A little bit more better prepared for the inclement weather. The cupboards are bare. Ooh, working boots. What we should probably do is get rid of those and put those on. we go. Still no sign of zombies. Still no sign of a knife there or anything like that. Oh, what's this? A fishing rod. Oh my god. We can go fishing. Oh, wow. So if anybody's watching and wondering, how do I have a DayZ experience like this? How do I have a more relaxing DayZ experience where I don't have to worry about getting shot in the back of the head? Well, you have to join a private server. Now, some private servers are free, but they tend to be full of people. Oh, what's that in there? Teddy bear. No, we don't need... Has it got anything inside it? No. This private server is one of the Scalespeeder gaming private servers. And for the measly price of $2 a month, you then have access to either, well, potato, a Chernarus private server and a Livonia private server for Xbox and PlayStation. Hello, chicken. And there's normally not very many people on the servers, and these servers are PvE only servers. PvE only. No killing of other players. It's purely survival. Purely survival. Oh, look what we found. Look what we found. There we go. We've got our axe. So now we can make more bandages, and we can kill zombies easily. Yeah, so it's just all about exploring, getting to know the game, and then every 3 months, now this might be a little bit shocking to some, but every 3 months we're going to have a server reset. Have I been in it already? So we're going to complete the wipe servers and start again every 3 months. Make some more rags. Are they dirty? Not interested in dirty rags. There's a pistol magazine. Right, have I got myself a little bit lost here? I'm wondering, is that where... Oh look, there's another barrel. Oh gosh. Okay, so this seems like the place where maybe we should consider making our base. Because we're pretty close to that big tower there, aren't we? Pretty sure we're pretty close to the bridge as well. Right, this is where we'll make our first base, I think. Let's have a look in here. Can I put that on my back? Let's use this as a marker so I remember where I am. Always got to wear gloves. Keep your trousers up with the belts. Some epoxy putty. I suppose we could take it. Right, so what we want to do now is grab that barrel from, where was it? Wasn't in there, was it? Was it in there? Yeah, right, okay. Let's put this stuff into it. Like so. We're getting a bit hungry, aren't we? Right, let's go and find that other barrel that we left back here somewhere, didn't we? Multivitamin pills, oh gosh, we need them. They're brilliant, they are, for keeping your immune system strong. Especially in the rainy weather that we have here in Livonia. Let's have a look through here. See, this is where I can't remember where that other barrel was. Oh, a generator. Don't think we really need one of those at the moment. Not yet, anyway. Where is that barrel? Where is that barrel? Was it in there? I tell you what, there's a lot of teddy bears around here. What's going on, eh? Do they know something I don't? Oh, we got some more shoes as well. Oh, can't have too many shoes. Yeah, so definitely, it's definitely morning, is it? It should be slowly getting brighter and brighter as we speak. Now, the barrel definitely wasn't in an ordinary house. It was in a shed. Here it is. Excellent. So if we take the stuff out of here. Oh, okay. Let's just drop the wellies because they're very heavy, aren't they? Right, here we go. Let's make our way back to our little base. In fact, while we're trundling along, in fact, can you auto walk? No, you can't, can you? Okay. I'm just going to be very rude and just open a can of drink. Oh, that's good. So, as I was saying, this is a PS4 private server, which basically guarantees you, because it's controlled by access to control this server is controlled by a whitelist, which I have control over, and a password. You know, the only people who get on the server are people who have joined our Discord, so they have to be 18 or over, and they pay $2 a month to my Patreon. Or if you're feeling a little bit flusher, you can join the YouTube and YouTube channel and pay. I think it's $5 a month, £5 a month, whichever is easiest to you. And you're guaranteed. Well, I say guaranteed. You'll probably have a fairly nice, simple adventure where you can just concentrate on doing the things that you want to do, revolved around surviving and building, and probably avoiding shenanigans with other players. That's why these are PvE. That's why I decided to switch from. Originally, we had servers that were mostly PvE with a bit of PvP. But what I found was that lots of people were very hungry for PvP, and I didn't really have the time to organise lots of PvP events. And also, we ended up with various problems that occurred, probably mostly, look at that, isn't that beautiful? Because of the glitchiness of DayZ, and I've got to say, the other thing I say is, if you do come onto the Scalespeeder gaming server, we have some rules. No raiding of bases, no stealing from bases, no cheating, that sort of stuff. But the main thing, I guess, which isn't in the official rules, but I would say to is, don't take it too seriously. This is a game. It's meant to be fun. It's a very glitchy game. So lots of glitchy things are going to go and happen. Right, so here we go. So there we go. Look! 2 barrels. Oh, we are rebuilding civilization. Right, let's open that and let's put. Oh, I've put them too close together, haven't I? Let's move this one here. Right, let's put some stuff in here that we. Put that in there. Put that in there. Those boots as well. Let's put them in there. How are my boots doing? Very well, thank you very much. So now what we need to do, I think what we'll do, we'll just go and get that. Oh, looks like it's going to rain. We're just going to go and get that car tent, I think. Oh, we're getting a bit thirsty. So we do need to watch out. We're going to go and get that car tent. Bring that back. We'll set that up there. In fact, let me have a look at the iSurvive map, see if I can figure out where I am. Let's have a quick look up here. Is that a police station there? Looks like a police station to me. Yeah. I think that's definitely a police station. Mark Greenspan says in the chat, how do I get info on joining your server, and does it work on Xbox? Mark, welcome to the stream. If you're over 18 and you're willing to pay $2 a month, then yes, you can come and join our Xbox servers. These are PvE only servers, player versus environment only servers. No fighting. It's just all about survival, that sort of stuff. Ooh, stab vest. I don't know if would a stab vest be useful taking on bears? I guess there's any ways. Or police pants. Not sure. Okay. Yeah, that's basically. Well, what have we got here? I'm going to take all the ammo I can find. Tell you what, let me just close this door here. Yeah, so you've got to pay basically to play on my servers. I will send you a link to the rules. And the best thing to do is check out the rules, and that will mean you'll join the server. And then you'll see in the server that there's another channel that says how to join the private server. But have a good look at the rules, see if they suit you and what you fancy doing in DayZ. And if it is, then pay your money and come and join us. Or do I want some police pants? I'm not sure. Okay. Oh, Mark, you've joined. Well, that was quick. Well done, sir. Right, so what you need to do, though, you've got to go over to the... you have to join the Discord. Alright? Because that's how I can tell you about things like password changes and stuff like that. So, let me do... Let's have a quick look. Yeah, so come and join the Discord using that link. And then what I will then do... Thank you very much for joining, by the way. What I will then do is, as soon as I finish this stream, I will get on. Oh, is a police jacket better than mine one? Let's stick with this one. I'll set up all your permissions so you can get in and you can get playing on the Xbox servers. But yeah, make sure you have a really good look at those rules because they are very, very important. If you can get on there now. I should be able to do it while I'm streaming, actually. Ooh, got a really bad thunderstorm. Right, let's get out of this rain. Close that door. Right. Right, okay, so we're just going to wait a little bit against this thunderstorm while I just sort of set up Mark on the Discord. Bear with me, talk amongst yourselves. Okay, Mark, so if you're still watching, I've sent you a message in the Discord just asking you what you need to do is tell me you're on DayZ on Xbox, I guess, whether you're on PlayStation as well, whether you play... oh, gosh, shotgun. Oh, yes, we'll have some of that. COD Modern Warfare and or PUBG as well. They're the other ones. Handcuffs. Do we want handcuffs? No. Now, you may have to register your mobile phone on the Discord. We use that to stop unlikely types coming in and spoiling our fun. Let's have a look. So in case you're wondering where to go, you go to the general chats link in the Discord. Playing DayZ primarily right now. Okay, mate. Did you get that? Did you see that I've sent you a message in the Scalespeeder gaming Discord though? We won't take the handcuffs, but the handcuffs keys might come in useful at some point. Now I'm going to take all the weapons I can, because you know who knows, coming up against a bear, who knows what might come in handy. Downloading Discord now. All right, we'll just tell me when you can read messages, when you can post the message in the Discord, and I can start giving you all the other details to get into the private server. There's only 2 other people who use the Xbox private server at the moment, so and they're spread across Livonia and Chernus, so it'll be very much like this. Easy to find loot. Okay. Not so much food though. Look at this rain. Look at this rain. Right. So we need to get back to our little barrel base and drop off our stuff. Although I don't really fancy going out in this rain. This way, wasn't it? Just mind your own business, zombie. No need to come and see me. Get to live another day. Right, okay. Here we go. Right, let me just set up Mark. Okay, Mark, so I've sent you another couple of questions in the Discord. If you could just reply to them, and then what I'll do is what I need to know is your Xbox username with the right capitalisation as well. Don't tell me on this chat here, tell me in the Discord. Right, let's unload some of this stuff. Take that out there. Take that out there. That out there. We haven't got any shotgun shells, no point carrying that around. Oh, what have we got here? We've got lots of 370 rounds, haven't we? 380. Jeez. So what we should probably do is take some multivitamins, keep our strength up. Right, so this rain is a little bit of a pain. Let's put that on. Right, but we need to go and get that tent, don't we? Oh look, there's another one of them. I went through all these buildings, didn't I? And I picked up whatever food was here, so I'm probably wasting my time. Now. Brass knuckles. Right, we're on the right tracks. That's where we came from, wasn't it? Right, we've been in all these buildings, I think, didn't we? Let's craft some more rags. Are they dirty again, though? Dirty rags. Oh, it stopped raining. Alright, okay, that's good. Because that means we can wring our clothes out, and that should warm us up a little bit. A lot of water in this jacket. Right, so if we put that on, that will warm us up. And then, is our hat wet? Is it? Yep. Can't be wandering around Livonia with a damp flat cap now, can we? We can't be doing that. Let's wring that out. Let's put that in. Right, what's going on Discord? Right, okay. Bear with me while I just do something on the computer. Okay. What do we got? Okay, Mark. If you should have just had another message from the Xbox One private server channel in the Discord. So if you click on that and come over and just say hello, and then what I'll do is I'll give you the password details for the private server in that little Discord. Although it is, oh, we got some rags on the floor there. The private server is controlled by a whitelist, which I've just added you onto, and a password. So you need to both. So, once you've got the password, you can get in, but you also need to be on my list. So that's how we stop people just giving the password away to other people. If you do that, it doesn't matter. Right, brilliant. Right, okay, I see you there. So let me just make my character safe, so I can just ooh, not by doing that though. Let's close this door. Right. Hi. Okay. Okay, so Mark, I've just replied to you in the Xbox One private server. So the names of the server are 1C Scalespeeder Gaming, which is the generous one, and 1L Scalespeeder Gaming in the Livonia one. So basically you go to press the play button, and then you press the shoulder button to go to community, and then you need to do a search. The easiest thing is just search for Scalespeeder, and they should come up, and then just favourite them. It's really important to favourite them so you can find them easy next. And then if you click to go in them, if you use the password that I gave you in that, you should be able to get in. The servers are restarting at this as we speak, so you might not be able to get in straight away. But if you can't, just tell me. And if you do us a favour, if you do get in, or when you get in, if you could just tell me in the chat of the stream, that would be most appreciative. Because obviously I'd like to know that everybody's got in. And remember, the most important rules are no killing anybody. Very, very, very important. And no raiding other people's bases. So if you see a base, leave it alone. Even if it looks like it's been abandoned, don't dismantle it or anything like that. We're all about an Englishman's, or anybody's, home is their castle. But the guys are very friendly over on the Xbox server, and they'll be more than willing to answer any questions about DayZ, how to survive. If you need any resources, I'm sure if they've got spare ones. A raincoat. I suppose a raincoat's probably better than this thing. Yeah, and I do come over and I do come and play on the Xbox quite often. It's just that I really want to get involved in learning a little more about Livonia. Right, so what I'm trying to do now is find the area where I spawned in on, because there was that rather lovely car tent that I want to get my hands on. Ooh, a Mosin. We're doing right for guns, aren't we? We've got a shotgun, a Mosin, Scorpion. Good evening, Lewis Plays. Welcome to the stream. We're just in Livonia, in DayZ on the PlayStation. I've got a couple of zombies over there. Is that another gun on the floor? Bloody hell, another Mosin. Tire repair kit. See, this is the beauty of fresh servers. It really is. We forget when you've been playing on a server that hasn't been reset in a long time. Oh, right. Okay, so there's a barrel. Or there's a barrel. I don't think it's the barrel. Oh no. Yo, just got done on a private server because he didn't like me telling what I was doing at our base. Got up this morning, logged onto the server, and he changed the password. Well, Lewis, one of the things that you learn when you're playing DayZ... Ah, here we go, there's this thing as well, DayZ, is you learn a lot about human relationships. Trust me. And how humans get on with each other, or don't get on with each other, and the shenanigans they get up to. But it's all a learning experience. And remember, I always say, you know, the ultimate DayZ experience is on the public servers. You know, it's a little bit too intense sometimes. That. So the question is, where was that area where I spawned in then? Aha, right, here we go. This looks familiar. Oh dear. Oh well, my friends, there's plenty of other servers out there. Plenty of other servers. Right, I'm pretty sure this is where the tent was. It's in one of these houses, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was in one of these bits. Yeah, there's that teddy bear we found earlier. Is there any other houses down there? Rust is coming to Xbox in 2020. Well, there we go. Something for the DayZ fans. Never played Rust. Oh, right, there it is. Right, brilliant. Okay, so. Brilliant. So now we can slowly make our way back to my base area. Thankfully the sun's out again. I love my wife and girlfriend. Says Rust is coming out at the same time for Xbox and PlayStation. Oh, that is good. They're not going to put it into early access on Xbox then first. That is good. Now, it is a bit of a hike back to where my little... Uh-oh. Calm down, calm down. That's alright, you go to sleep. But the idea of this, if you're new to the stream, what I'm trying to do is just set up a little base in Topolin, which is where we are now, and use it as a springboard to, you know, hunt around this place, get sort of weapons and some kit together, to then go bear hunting. Not tonight. Over the next few weeks. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. come on then. Zombies haven't got much on them, have they? Often you'll find a little bit of food, but nothing at all. Is there anything down there? Let's be on our way. Lewis Play says, is this Livonia? Yes, this is Livonia, my friend. This is the more hardcore version of DayZ that has come with the latest DLC map. There's definitely more of a survival experience than... well, I say more of it. I mean, we thought Chernarus was hard, didn't we, when we first started playing the game? Very hard. And I mean, and it still is, but Livonia turns it up that bit of a notch, you know? The weather's worse. We've got bears. Though I understand there's bears in Chernarus now as well. There's a lot less loot as you go south. So in Chernarus, as you know, the way it works is you spawn on the beaches on the coast, and then you make your way inland. What you do with Livonia is you spawn in the north, fairly near a major river, and then you make your way south to where the better loot is. However, the catch is that as you make your way south, there's a lot less food and drink around, so you've got to live off the land. You know, you've got to kill chickens and wolves and things like that. You won't find as many cans of things. Saying that though, I don't think... Have we been through these houses? Oh, the doors are open. God, somebody's making me dizzy. Thought I could hear another one. Oh, look at that. Some nice tin spaghetti. Thank you, zombie. We might as well have a look in here then while we're here. If you're new to DayZ as a whole, though, if you're watching this thinking, what on earth is this game all about? Oh, salt boots. We'll have those. It's this... Oh, some canned peaches. Oh, God, we're doing well. It's a post-apocalyptic zombie survival game, where survival is the key word. You've got to keep eating and drinking to stay alive. And it's permadeath as well, so you die, that's it, you're finished. And you spawn... Well, you spawn in again, you lose your kit. So one of the ways that you can kind of create a foothold in the game is you make a little base out of tents or barrels or sea chests or something like that, and then stuff you store at that base then stays there, which is cool. And so again, we reset the servers on New Year's Eve, so everything is fresh and there's lots of lovely loot everywhere. And this is a fresh spawn, literally spawned in this evening. And I'm making... luckily I've spawned in near where I wanted to be. So I can create like this little storage area. This little mini base where I can then go off. How much for the Xbox version? The game may even be on sale at the moment, DayZ. Its normal price is £40, or I guess $50, is it? Which I wouldn't recommend paying that. I'd wait for it to go in the sale. But when it goes in the sale for £30 or $30, it's definitely worth buying. When you get a chance, how do I find the server in Xbox? Let me send you a video. Let's see if I can... How to find Okay, Mark. I'm posting a link in the chat, and I'll post it in the Discord as well. Now, I made this video a while ago, and they have changed it slightly. But you'll see how to find the private server. But it should. Let me just click play on it, just make sure. I will have to update that video actually. It might be alright actually. Yeah, you press R1 or your right shoulder button. Yeah, if that video might be alright. If you watch that video, it may well give you some good clues on how to find it. Lewis Places, wish they added bed sleeping bags like Rust has, so on Cherno we don't spend 3 hours getting to your base in the north. Yeah, I find it odd that there's no sleep mechanic in DayZ. You know, the fact that your character should have to sleep every now and again, and that in order to have a safe, nice sleep, you should have to have a tent or go inside a building or something. You know, if you just logged out in the middle of a field somewhere, when you log back in again, your character should be in a pretty bad way. You know, they should be like, oh god, that's terrible. You know, cold, ill probably. Whereas if you've logged out inside a building or lying in a bed. Right. So here we go. This is our place, as they say. So we'll put it exactly here. Nice. Right, let's put something in the tent. In fact, what we could do, we could can I carry any of this stuff? Can't, can I? Oh, we're getting a bit thirsty, so we are going to have to look for stuff, aren't we? Let's have some canned peaches. Might get Livonia as a noob just for the interaction, says Lewis Plays. Yeah, I'd definitely recommend it. The Livonia map by itself isn't very expensive. It's about a tenner, I think. You can be on a full server on Cherno and see nobody for 3 in days. Yeah, that's true. Right, okay, so let us move some Right, here we go. So, let's put this gun in the car tents. If you don't put stuff inside car tents, they do despawn. So let's put that in there as well. We'll keep the food on us. We've got these shoes that we can put in there as well. And then what we'll do is we will carry as much stuff as we can back over to the car tent. Lovely ammo. 380 though. I've got a gun for it. shoes. Let's get that in there as well. Lewis Place says, I know how the general game works, like combat, storage, looting. It's just not building anything, and I mean anything. And with illnesses, I don't know how they work either. Right, okay, so yeah, you've got to watch videos for building. You have to go on YouTube or wherever, and you've got to look them up, because it is very convoluted building. As far as illnesses go, half the battle is knowing what illness you've got. Alright, that's good. Okay. That barrel goes there. Ooh, I'll tell you what we'll do. And then, if you know what illness you've got, you can then take the correct medicine. Generally, though, you just find yourself some antibiotics or some charcoal pills or something like that, and just take whatever you can. And just take them and see what happens. It does seem like with the latest patch since Livonia came out, they've toned down when you get ill. It seems like you don't get ill half as often as you used to. Let's put this one over here. Okay. Let's put this stuff inside here. Again, it's always important that you put stuff inside your storage so that it doesn't despawn. And there we have our little base. There it is. That's nice, isn't it? We've got this little marker here, so we can always remember where it is on this road. And so what we've got to do now... I know, yeah, but sometimes what was happening there was it wasn't allowing me to place it where I wanted to, so I was just kind of dropping it and just see. Right, so what I want to do now is I just want to make sure on my I Survive map that I'm in the right place. So let's have a look. We went to the police station, didn't we? In fact, yeah. So what I'm going to do... Right, okay. Brilliant. So we've got a little base. It is marked on the map. We've got guns. We've got spare boots. So now we need to explore the rest of this town. I don't know, what do we do? I think it kind of starts off down here on the left hand side. A lot of people seem to have this I Survive app. I never knew what it was until I met the owner streamer of the private server I got banned from, but now I do. Yeah, so if you just do a Google search for I Survive with a Z, IZURVIVE, there's a web app where you can just look at it on a browser on your laptop. This is the way I use it, or you can download an Android or iOS version of it. And then you can look at it, and you can just add markers. It's very useful, especially in Chernobyl, for looking at the Russian names of the towns and villages, because one of the easiest ways to find out where you are is simply by finding a road name. I don't know. Can you have two? No. I was going to say, can you have too many spare shoes? You can never have too many spare shoes, can you? And there's zombies. Yeah, try not to swear so much, Lewis. I have it now, and I was like, what cheaters? Yeah, it can seem that way. But I mean, in real life, one of the first things you would do is you would find a map, wouldn't you? It's like in DayZ when you go up to the tourist map signs, don't you? You know, in real life, you would take that map, wouldn't you, and you would use it. You wouldn't leave it where it was. Right, so we're now down by the... I died here once. So we're now down by the big tower. This is a little police station, little guardhouse. It's amazing we haven't found a backpack yet. Oh, what did I just say? Look at that. Nice little backpack. Although we are going to start to get pretty desperate for food and drink pretty quickly. Ooh. Excuse me. I smell something fishy. If only. One of the most common questions I get asked as a owner of public services, you know, can you spawn in whatever you like? No, you cannot. Not on Xbox and PlayStation. You have very, very little control over what you can bring to the game. All I can really control is excuse me, I can force it to be first person. I can get rid of the crosshair. I have a ban list, I have a white list. I can stop and restart the server. And that, my friends, is about it. I have no control over loot at all. Hope everybody's having a good New Year so far. You have a Discord server? Yes, yes. If you're over 18, you can come and join our Discord. There is a link to join it a little bit earlier in the chat if you scroll up. You see I popped it in. Obviously DayZ being an 18 and over game. We're an 18 and over Discord. And then we have the private servers. This is a bit of an industrial area, not really like likely to find much food around here, I would have thought. Staying off the Discord, you won't get kicked off. Yeah, if you're... yeah, best. Yeah, it's very industrial around here, isn't it? Very industrial. Plenty of zombies, eh? As you would expect it in an electrical substation-y thing. An electrical... oh gosh. Got a few zombies down there. Let's give them a wide berth. This looks more like a... yeah, this is better, isn't it? So north of the train tracks... sorry, is that north? So the river was there, so this is south. South of the train tracks we've got more residential area. Should be better for finding food and drink and plastic bottles. Sort of thing. Ah, wait a minute. We've been in there already. Hammer. Might come in handy later. Hunting scope. Now that may well come in handy for hunting bears. What do you think? We definitely don't need a collar dress at the moment. We're not that desperate for food. Right, where do we go? We just start going through these houses, see what we can find. If you're still around, Mark, what happens with the servers is... oh, a knife, we got a knife. Excellent. Excellent, excellent. The servers reset twice a day. At approximately 1 o'clock in the morning and 1 o'clock in the afternoon, depending on whether we're in British summertime or GMT. So watch out for that. What will happen is you'll find yourself, you'll just get kicked from the server for no apparent reason. Also, if anybody new joins the Discord and joins the private servers, I'll often restart the server to update the whitelist so that they can get in. So again, if you're ever playing and all of a sudden you just get kicked from the server, it's just been restarted for a reason. Sometimes as well, if the server crashes, I'll restart it. If ever you can't get into the server, it appears to have crashed or locked out, just send me a message on the Discord, and I can reset it. Well, I can restart it remotely. I wouldn't reset it. Some more boots. How are our boots doing? They're pristine. Right, we don't need any more boots. Look, there's the little Communist Manifesto. Or is that Chairman Mao's little red book? What's that in the corner there? It's a bin. Livonia being, of course, an ex-member of the Soviet Union. Oh, this smells of a water pump, doesn't it? This looks they're very much like the sort of place where you'd find a water pump. The exact, yes, lots of the same buildings are in Cherno. They definitely, yeah. Well, I guess the argument would be it's a communist state, or it was a communist state before the zombie apocalypse. And one of the things that happens in communist states and in countries is, where the government builds lots of buildings, they use the same plans, don't they, to keep down costs. Everything seems a little bit more overgrown, though, in Livonia, doesn't it? That the grass seems that little bit longer. It's like we're a little bit further into the zombie apocalypse. Brilliant, you got in. Brilliant, Mark. Excellent. Did you spawn in then? Did you actually have a look round? Hello, chaps. You stay in there. Oh, canned spaghetti. Fireman zombie. Check the storage in the car. I don't think it is. It's not. It looks like a car that you could fix, but it's not. Alright. Okay, so we've been kind of running around in circles here. Right, there's the fire station. There's another fireman zombie. Yeah, I think it's just going to take us a little bit of getting used to. I mean, the beauty of it is that what you find now is on cars, you'll find spare bits for cars on wrecks of cars. You know, not ones that you can fix, but you'll find which kind of makes sense. You know, whether you used to just go into sheds and things, and you'd find ooh, some more cereals. And you'd find, you know, a bonnet for a car, and it was like, what? Oh no, I am taking all the weapons I can find. We're getting a bit thirsty, aren't we? Okay, let's have a look around here. How's my axe doing? Still pristine. That's good. So that we haven't chopped down any trees with it, so. But it'd be nice to find some duct tape. A fishing hook. Oh yeah, we'll have that. I won't take that CR75. Right, we've got lots of lovely houses up here. I'm sure we'll find something to drink. I mean, I can just look at the I-Survive map, and that'll tell me where the nearest water pump is. But it'd be nice to have. In fact. Yeah, this is a big old town, this. It'd be nice to have some plastic water bottles or a canteen before we got there. There are like no good mouse and keyboard servers that actually have loot in them. Right, yeah. Well, that's what happens as the server gets older and older and older. You tend to find the loot gets concentrated in smaller and smaller places. And all the good stuff ends up, you know, in people's bases. So that is why, although it's such a wrench to do a server reset, you know, so everybody loses everything they've built, especially people who've built very nice bases, which kind of happened. There's a church up there in our situation. What happens is the server becomes less and less fun to play on because you can't find stuff. You know, you can't find the fun stuff. Oh, speaking of fun stuff, should we wear? What do you reckon? A bit meaner now, don't we? Oh, shotgun shells! Woohoo! Well, they're slugs, so like big fat bullets. Alright, we've got some... This is like the game State of Decay, says Wilson Knights, and it is very like State of Decay. A very good game, State of Decay. Well, State of Decay and State of Decay 2. Played lots of State of Decay 2. Thought it was an excellent game. This is a bit like but you're just playing one of the characters in State of Decay. Like how you had the permadeath, didn't you, in State of Decay? Oh, look what we found now. Whenever you find a plastic bottle, it's very important to do this. Take it to your hands. Don't put it in your inventory. Just a quick look in here. And ooh, what's that? Some canned peaches, right? Didn't want to miss them. And then go outside, look at the floor, and then empty the bottle. You want all of that water gone, so that when you come to fill it up, you can fill it up with nice fresh water. Because if you drink out of that bottle, you will probably get ill. Right, but we do. This is a good time for us to find a water pump. Again, this looks very much like the sort of place where there would be a water pump with all this grass. Okay, so let us just wander over. So there's the church. So that's a really good landmark. So let's just go in here quickly, just in case we do find... Ooh. It's a break actions hunting rifle, that, so nothing special really, to be honest. Let's just have a quick look in the storeroom in case there's anything in here. Okay, so nothing in here. Right, let's close this up. Oh, what was that down there? Is that a gas lamp? Now, one of the things I've done on this server, our private server, is the nights don't last very long at all, so you don't really need to worry about torches or flares or anything like that. Does the number of the server name represent the age of the server it's just a number. It's still a gun though. I know I've already got lots of guns though, so let's have a look at the I Survived map. So I'm near the church. Or a church. So where is there a water pump? Ooh, I can't see a water pump anywhere in Topolin. I'm going to have to find one. Yeah, I don't think the Livonia map is as good in I Survive. Oh, yes, I can. It is... It is in front of the fire station. Okay. Now the fire station... pretty sure was back this way. Yeah, there's the fire station. What's that in there? Right, there's the fire station. And so... Ooh, wait a minute. according to... Oh, there it is. There it is. One water pump. Excellent. I can hear some zombies. Hello, zombie. Down you go. Oh, and you've got a battery on you. Might be good for a site, though, so... Let us... put that away. Put that... Let's fill up this bottle. Let's drink. It's always quicker to drink from the bottle. Again, if you're on a public server, you wouldn't be sitting around like this out in the open. It definitely gets shot. Nice. Let's fill it up again. We'll drink a little bit more. We don't want to drink too much because you end up being sick. That'll do. And then we'll fill it up. So we're well hydrated now. Ooh. Is this full? Okay, that's full. Okay, good. Right, let's carry on with our exploration. Let's have a look. Right, sorry about that. Right, let's crack on. Oh, jeez, what's happening? What is going on with my laptop? Lewis plays, I'm actually regretting buying the game. Oh dear. It's a bit harsh, my friend. Although I must admit I am very lucky. Alright, this... Oh, they're in... Yeah, I trapped those zombies in here, didn't I? I think playing on a... It's a damn shame that you can't play a local version of DayZ. I don't understand why you can't. You should be able to have a version of DayZ on your PlayStation, you know, because that's where it is, isn't it? Well, where you can. And just play it offline with no other people. Yeah, you should definitely be able to do that. So that you don't have to worry about getting shot in the head. You can just explore the game and learn the mechanics of the game. You know, killing zombies. Without having to worry about getting shot. starting fires, cooking food, all that sort of stuff, all that fun stuff. You've got half a chance of finding things as well. Did we go through these houses? I think we did, didn't we? Yeah, I think we did. Oh. 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 I am a sucker for a sea chest, I'm sorry. I cannot resist a sea chest. Yeah, wow. I love these things. They're great for storage, you see. It's going to look great in my tent. So, Lewis, why are you regretting buying DayZ? Is it sucking away too much of your time? I'm pretty sure. Where was our base? Pretty sure. Actually, it's quite a long way this way, isn't it, our base? In fact, what we should probably do... it'd be a shame to... I tell you what. Oh, man. Why... Yeah, what we'll do, we're going to dump this sea chest in the middle of the road here. So we can find it again. So there's the church. Pretty sure my base is that way over there, but I'm not gonna. Yeah, let's put it down. Let's put. What's that? Fishing hook. Let's put that inside the TC chest so it doesn't despawn. Right, so that's all we need to remember. South of the church is our T chest. And we're going to carry on having a hunt round. Excuse me. It just came out with some bullets then, didn't it? Right, what have we got over here? Oh, right, so as I say, we take it to our hands. I'm sure there's nothing else in here. And then we pour the contents away. If you put it in your backpack, you see, and you've got more than one plastic bottle, it's very easy to get confused between plastic bottles. Oh, we're getting full up actually. Look, we are full up. Ah, that is interesting. Maybe we are going to have to go back to the base then, because we're full up with stuff. But what we want to do first is fill up this water bottle. So we'll go down to the pump by the fire station, and then we'll come back, and then we'll get our chest, and then we'll make our way back to our base. That's what we'll do. There's our chest. Right, where's the fire station? Well, that's the fire station there. I could pick the chest up actually. Oh no, I'd have to drop something, wouldn't I? Or we could eat something. Are we hungry? We're starting to get hungry, aren't we? Let's drop that. Let's eat these, because these seem to take up an awful lot of space. Let's then put that in our backpack. Most of DayZ is about inventory management. Right, off we go. If you do have a PlayStation and an Xbox and are thinking about getting DayZ, I actually think it runs slightly better on the Xbox, even though that's the less powerful console. Excuse me while I have a little drink of poos. Oh, zombie. You carry on, old lady zombie. No need to worry about me. You're fine. First person zombie killing. Oh, what have you got? You've got a... Oh, I could pick the sea chest. Oh, that's interesting. I could pick the sea chest up with stuff in it. Oh, that is interesting. Excuse me. Dum 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 dum. When DayZ first came out on PlayStation, probably Xbox as well, there was a glitch where you could do an emote. I think you could do the heart emote, and it meant that I think the boxes, whatever you carry, would kind of disappear, and you could kind of run really fast with it, which was cool. Right, so this should be where that water pump was, and we can fill up. There it is. Any zombies around? Nope. Cool. Right, let's drop that. Let us... Where's the empty one? Let's fill this baby up. We'll have another drink, because why not? Not too much though, again we don't want to get ill. Let's fill this up. Let's pick up our box again. Let's head out. Pretty sure it's... I'm pretty sure it's on this road, isn't it? Our base. You might have to blat the odd zombie. Lewis Plays in the chat says, I literally haven't had any fun on any other server since I got banned on the private server. Well, I guess the question is, what do you think of as fun in DayZ, you know? And then see if you can find a community that does the sort of stuff you want to do. And the thing I would say as well, it is only a video game. If you're really not enjoying it, go and play something else. There's so many good games out at the moment. And good games you can get cheap as well. So there's the tower. Don't you worry about me, Mr. Zombie. There it is, right, there's... Oh. Yeah, there's my marker in the middle of the road. So we're definitely heading in the right direction. Are those fellas still... oh, there we go, there's another one. There's another two. Policeman zombies. Very dangerous. Here we are, home sweet home. Right, brilliant. In fact, can we put it a little bit further over? Right, brilliant. I'm just trying to get them so that I can look in the contents of one without having to look in the other. So let's unload some stuff into these. Look at the spare shoes. In fact, how are my shoes doing? They're worn, but they're okay. Hunting scope. Some rope. I don't need all of this food, do I? So let's start unloading this. So the idea of this now is by unloading lots of stuff, is that if I die on, like, I'll unload one of these water bottles. If I die in my travels, I get jumped by a load of zombies by mistake, by accident or something like that. I'll be able to come back here, and I won't be starting from scratch. There'll be spare shoes, there'll be weapons, there'll be ammo. Here we go. And obviously I'm making my pack as light as possible so that I... well, hang on to that knife. We don't need that gun though. so that I can pick up as much stuff as I can on my travels. So what does that leave us with? 2 tins of food, a water bottle full of water, a knife, and then we've got our one-shot kill axe. So there, I think we've done pretty good for this first spawn, haven't we? We were very lucky in the fact that we can you toggle the opening from the inside? You can here. We were very lucky with the way that we spawned in close to Topolin, which is where I wanted to go. And then, you know, we were lucky again finding these tents and the barrels. So we've got a nice little base here now, nice little simple base where we can store more than enough equipment we need to have a foothold in Livonia. So over the next week or so, what we're going to be looking at doing is scouring the local area for more supplies, more weapons importantly. We may even, if we head southwest, in fact what we could probably do is we could do a little expedition to Adamau, which is to the southeast, which is our jumping off point to the forests of Livonia, where there be bear, yeah, and then that would be a case of taking the minimum amount of equipment we think we need in order to kill a bear, so that when we get killed ourselves we haven't kind of lost everything. We can come back that way. But anyway, it has been a pleasure to have everybody along for the stream this evening. Lewis in the chat says, my kind of fun is teamwork, not just getting shot on sight and basically messing around now and then. But he says, Lewis goes on to say, but you can find no guns, no decent people, and they don't work together. Yeah, it's always a problem. It is always a problem trying to find decent communities to work with. But thanks for coming along anyway, everybody who's watching the stream. If you haven't hit the like button by now, if you could hit that like, that would be great. If you want to see more of the same, press subscribe. Press that notifications button if you want to know when I upload a video. Although, I will warn you, I do upload an awful lot. I'm going to try and have a regular DayZ stream schedule, probably in the evenings, a little bit later than now. I'm probably between sort of 9 o'clock to about 10:30, something like that, roughly. I'm not quite sure how that's going to work out this year. As we build our foothold on Livonia, and then hopefully, you know, go on some bear hunts or some wolf hunts. Might even be able to include some of the other guys from the PlayStation server as well. But anyway, that is enough from me. Thank you very much, and I'll see you all again soon.